We're playing 1 hour of ranked Fortnite with the GT 1030 paired with a Ryzen 5 3600 to see if it can still play games. We're readying up and starting our timer. All right, we're in game 1 right now. We are not ranked, and so just to kind of get that out of the way, we are going to go right off the rip to somewhere that's kind of hot, and our FPS is not looking good at all. I'll show you our settings as we're gliding in here, but we're rocking performance. Oh, well, we're on DirectX 11. I thought we was on performance mode. We'll have to change that after this game, but everything's turned down to like completely low. That's what we're rocking. Tried to change to performance mode. I'm not sure why it didn't switch, so maybe we have to do the depreciated performance mode, which we will do in a minute. But right now it doesn't look like we're going to get a playable experience at all, but luckily we should have some bots in this lobby. So yeah, our 1% lows are so bad, they're so terrible. Why did I decide to do this exactly? But let me know what GPU or like CPU combo you want to see in the next round. The highest upvote in the comment section, the most amount of likes, or the most the highest voted on CPU, we will I'm glad that was a bot as well. And we're getting closer to like 50-ish FPS now, which is kind of cool, I guess. But it's just so laggy, so bad, so hard to do anything. And I have good loot too. All right, so here's what you can do if you are on a lower end PC. Even though we're at 1080p, everything is turned off or low. Another thing you can do is lower the render resolution. So we'll start with 75% and see what that does to help our FPS out. I guess it's close to 60, just not too bad. All right, nice. All right, let's see what happens when we jetpack. It drops us down to like in the 30s, and it's super hard to see what the heck's going on. And I just hit the bridge there, but it does sound like there's more bots fighting. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to see what the heck's going on because our render resolution is so low. Our 1% lows are so bad, dude. Let's restart the counter and see if it can stay higher up. But it is so blurry. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to hope that performance mode does better. Let's lower the render resolution, though, down to 50%. See what that does. Holy moly. Hey, it got us close to 120. But it literally looks like we're playing, like, on the PS1 or something, man. And then it dropped back down to 80. It's kind of wild. Now, a new CPU could alleviate this somewhat, even though some people will say, oh, Fortnite, it's a CPU-based game. It is technically a CPU-based game, but the problem is when you've got to have some sort of graphics to render stuff in, and like our 1% lows drop so bad when we're gliding with that sort of thing. But if you don't have any sort of, like, see if we can get into this. Even if we lose, at least we'll have our rank. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. All right, let's return to the lobby, see what our rank is, and then we'll all right, bronze 1, which is pretty much what you get every time this season in the ranked stuff. So let's restart and see if it'll go to at least legacy performance mode. Okay, it did go down to legacy performance mode, so we're gonna turn our render resolution back on and see what we can do here, see if it'll do better. Our pregame lobby FPS is already better. All right, we're in game number 2, and already out of the battle bus, it is a much smoother experience, even though it's only like at 40 FPS. Well, we still got 48 minutes on the clock, so we're gonna see how much we can go up in our rank. I'll be honest with you guys though, like I have never hit Unreal before, and that's my goal, is to hit Unreal in this thing by the end of this testing. So again, if you hadn't already, what kind of CPU or GPU combo you want to see in the next one? Okay? You can make it hard on me, or you can make it easy on me. Just let me know, and you will be featured in the next video. Whoever's comment has the most like or the most responses, you know. So get in there like swimwear. There were some people that landed here, so I need this to go well for me. Right now we got a lot of screen tearing, and yeah, even though we got some FPS numbers going here, we're close to 60, but we do have some screen tearing, which is kind of annoying. Now, sometimes I can see the screen tearing and sometimes I can't. It just depends on like what type of, it just depends on the, I don't know why, I lost my train of thought. It depends on like if it's a monitor related issue or like a game, like a PC parts related issue. Sometimes, depending on the monitor, why did I do that? Man, like sometimes it can be tearing because, you know, your monitor can't keep up with the frames that it's in. But in this case, obviously that wouldn't be the problem because we're not getting that many frames, actually getting a very low amount of frames. Oh Lord. So it's extremely bad. I normally would probably rock the pump, but I may rock these doubles because I can shoot faster. I've been liking the pump. It took me a little while to get used to it, but now I kind of like it. So yeah. But if I could just stay inside this truck and get 70 FPS, that would be nice. It's not the case here. And maybe as textures load in, it'll be a little better. We'll just have to see, but it keeps dropping like... Oh man, dropped so bad. We survived the POI, even though I know we're playing in bot lobbies, guys. Don't get your panties in a wad. But what we're gonna try now, though, is we're gonna lower this down to 75%. Which, I mean, I feel like that would be close to 720p. I feel like doing math today, but I feel like it would be kind of close. And we're not getting a whole lot of difference. Oh man, that 1% low drop to 3 was bad, really bad. Oh man, it dropped again. Whew. That would make it it's going to make it very difficult to fight for sure. Very difficult to fight. But nonetheless, we shall do it because we're going to play this sucker for an hour. So we got plenty of time to change settings later. Oh, now for a second we shot up to 80 FPS. Whoa. We can also, I think we can try some super resolution too. Like we might try some of that in a minute. That might help us with the textures and stuff when we have these lower resolution. Okay, I thought that was a real person, but it might not be. Oh man, I somehow won that. That's crazy. Let's go! Oh, and I got the good AR now. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're holding around like 68-ish FPS at this. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright. Oh, crap. Is this dude like below me or something? How are they? Not dead. Did I not hit him 60 white twice? Okay, let's get up here. There we go. I know a lot of these are bots, guys. I know, but that's why I chose to play on this one first before I got ranked very high at all, so that I could maybe survive a little bit. So we're still holding around like 65, 67-ish FPS. Which is kind of nice, to be honest with you. I'm not minding that at all. The only other thing, though, that I might do is let's change our settings here to... Let's go back to 100%. I've never really messed with these much on Fortnite, but we can put that there. And where's... Oh, I guess on Legacy Performance Mode, you can't use any of that stuff. But... what we can do, though, is let's set the render resolution down to... I guess we'll do 50%. Because I don't really want to do any of the super resolution, so I don't want to go back to DirectX 12 just to do that. So 50% would be of 1080p would be 540. So whatever that is, so it'd be like 1920. Half of that would be like 900 by 540 or something. I don't know. I'm not good at math right now. 960. That's what it would be. 960 by 540, which is not bad, I guess. What we may do too in some later games, what we might try to switch to a different performance mode, back to the other one too, and see how it does. But right now we're getting close to 100 FPS. I feel like when we build and stuff though, it will be... What do we got? We got top 10? Okay, not too bad. Unless I fight a bot at the end though, we're definitely not going to be winning. Because there's no way I can see what the heck's going on. Got max mats, I don't know what I'm doing. But overall, smoothness is kind of whatever, you know? Sweet. Let me get this other slurp juice and let's go check that out. With the jetpack, we dropped down to 70-ish FPS. Let's go. I know that was a bot too, guys. Just let me be, okay? Ah! I got boxed from the back because I was trying to take a slurp. Oh well, it's not too bad. We still got 37 minutes left. Let's see what our rank's at. What do we go up to? Bronze 2? Nice. How far up are we in the bronze 2? 6-7. Let's go. Alright, so we're currently in 1600 by 900 on performance mode now. And we're going to see what kind of advantages that gives us. Out of the battle bus is not much different than 1080p. And it's probably not much different than playing on 75% render scale, if I'm being honest with the way that it looks. But I still wanted to give it a try, because maybe sometimes, you know, you can have slightly different numbers. Okay, we're going to pretend that that didn't happen. I totally hit all of those shots, and I have one elim right now. Hey, but 1600 by 900. Right now, our FPS is 80. Dropped to 70 for a second. Let's see, but is that going to hold, though? That's going to be the question. That'll be the big $1 million question right there. Can we hold that? Because I have my doubts. But we do have a kit, kind of, sort of. I'm going to go ahead and take this half plate. Yeah, see, we're already back down to like 60, 50, 40s. Yeah, boy. So not terrible, not the best. Definitely not ideal for Fortnite in such a high, fast-paced game, you know. So let's see. No. I don't want to change that right now. I want to change this to 75%. So we're at 1600. Oh crap. Okay. Well, I don't think that those settings say. Oh, they did save. Nice. Let's take this half. Let's go out there and see if we can nair like swimwear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Our average is getting closer to 80 now. Oh yeah, we got some bots going right there. I'd be fine though. Look at how long it takes that stuff to render in. Oh, another thing. Now that we kind of have an idea of what our FPS is looking like, let's at least change this to far. Maybe I can see a little bit further away. There's still 41 people alive though. But we'll see what happens. Hey, FPS went up to 90 for a second. Let's see how much FPS I get staring at the sky. 150, 160. Woo, yeah, woo. Ah, it's so hard to build. But I'm bronze 3 now. Okay. We've got 28 minutes left. Probably time for one really good long game or two medium games is, you know, what I'm thinking. Our goal is to try to win at least one of these when we're in bot lobbies, but it's going to be so hard with this. I don't want to drop it down to 720p. I want to go try the new performance mode first. All right, so we're in the regular performance mode. We're going to go back to 1920 by 1080p, and let's see what our FPS is like. It's not looking good in the home screen, I'll tell you that much. Okay, I don't remember what game number we're on now, but we're bronze 3, and we're going to see what 1080p looks like. I will say, guys, everything that you do when it's this low FPS is so delayed. Like when I tried to push that guy earlier, and as soon as I landed, I tried to start building, like that slight delay, just bad. And I'm already, I'm on 40 ping, so it's not like I'm, killing it when it comes to advantages in this game anyway. So, and I landed on minis. This place is probably really going to be crowded because the clicks lands here all the time. All right, we at least got full shield, an AR, and so we'll be all right. 1080p regular performance mode though, guys. We're getting like 60, which is not bad at all. Well, I just want to go up here and stuff there is. I accidentally turned off my thing. That's my bad. Yeah, let's do this. I saw the double shotguns up there on the roof. Oh my gosh. Can I not grapple to that? Alright, let's get some mats and go do something, man. But we're getting 80 FPS. I'm pretty... the new performance mode is actually doing better for us, which I'm kind of shocked by. It looks like there was some building going on over here. Alright, now we're back in reality. We dropped down to like 60-ish FPS, so... back to reality we are. Gotta fight at least one time though. I don't know how far away they are. boy shooting me from? Oh, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Never mind. I don't know where he went. Pretty sure that was still a bot, but I guess they're not all bots. I saw this video one time about, oh man, I gotta take that. All right, see, we dropped down into the 50s there. I might have enough AR ammo now. I could get like a real, all right, we gotta get in here. We got 18 minutes left. I missed all of those pumps, man. Oh, so unfortunate. But are we to silver? No. We gotta at least get the silver in this challenge, right? All right, we got 15 minutes left. If this is a good game, it'll probably be our last one, and we're gonna see if we can. We're gonna try to end it with a win, baby. If we get a win or at least a really good placement here, we should at least go up to silver in this one. All right, kind of the same thing as the last game. I mean, we're sitting in that 67s range. It's not terrible, but it's... Sorry, Dustin, but you had to go down. I do think bots are evolving. There's a fancy chest in it. It's a dang sovereign. Hey, we got a present though. All right, we take those. We'll take that. Not a problem. All right, 67 people. All right, let's go see what our... there's times though we get drops down to the 40s, which really hurt us, especially in those like building fights. Random question: would you guys make fun of me if I bought the Clicks gamer glasses things? Would you make fun of me for that? Okay, guys. The last thing that we're gonna do though. Oh, we've been playing at 75% render scale this whole time at 1080p. Let's just go ahead and drop that to 50 for this last go around, and let's see if we can play like this. Guys, look at that. Look how pixelated that is. Doesn't have sharp edges at all. Oh crap, storms. I don't want to go too deep into the surf. It's fine as long as you're like close up. It's not too terrible, but far away, pretty bad. How far we gotta go this time? Well, fiddle me too. But hey, our FPS numbers are in the hundreds. It's not bad. Is it cheating if I just don't fight so I can last longer in the game? Is that cheating, guys? How about I just evaluate from a distance? Like that guy's got to be real, right? The fact that I hit... No! That was crazy. Did that get me to... No, it didn't. Okay, so surely this next game I can get to silver, right? Dude, you're playing in bronze and silver lobbies. Why are you, like, dancing on people? Like, at least I admit that I'm bad at the game. Especially playing on micro pixels. But you do to you, dude. You do you. Alright guys, this is gonna be our last game for sure. I'm not gonna get greedy and I'm not gonna like go do something random, but I am gonna land at this random tiny house right here. And we're gonna try to make sure that we at least get silver. If we don't go up to silver, even with this crappy FPS here, like, guys, I feel so sorry. Like, is this what it's like to play on the PS4? Like, it's so bad. Like, so terribly bad. Like, right now we are getting 100 FPS, but like, it's like the movement's bad. Everything's, I feel like I'm super slow. Not that I'm like super fast when I'm on my main PC where I can get close to 500 FPS, but like, dang, you know? On the edge of the map right here, we got like 150 FPS. That's kind of crazy. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's some minis. We take those. Ain't math in there. See, that math ain't math in there. Maybe I have the accumulated thing on, where it just accumulates like how I always do that with the half bots. I always stop 10 short. Why do I always? You think I would have that figured out by now? Okay, I can't, like, over here on the edge of the map, getting close to 130 FPS, which is wild. Let's say, why is it not letting me through there? Oh, wait a minute. I might can complete this challenge over here. Well, I thought Santa was over here, but she's not. That's the thing, Sovereign. What the heck was that? Okay, I'm gonna take the pump, just because. I think I have enough to get. Give me those med kits, please. Thank you. See, now we're down to 80 or 90 FPS. We were like at 120 for a while, which is kind of crazy. Oh, yeah, give me that blue pump. The pump just hits so much harder. Yeah, here we go. I swear there's nothing ever good at those things. Right, boys, we're going to finish this game out, and that's going to be it for the 1 hour of ranked on a GT 1030, not 730. And it's so hard to see anything that's going on. All right, let's see. I don't want to go down there because people might think they know where I am. But I'd like to finish this game with a good, I'd like to finish this one off with a good game, so. Oh my gosh. That was definitely a bot. Nobody will expect me to be in this bush, right? So we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna wait. Had to stop there for just a second. I'm gonna turn this off I'm gonna turn the timer off since this ran out, so it's not taking up the whole screen. Since we're done, we're gonna see. Oh man, I guess we better rotate. I was hoping there was a good AR in there, but there wasn't. The only problem with traveling like this is it makes so much noise. And if you land like that in a real game, you're gonna get freaking pummeled. All right, and we gonna chill right here, see what happens. All right, we're on the move here. I would love to get a red dot AR, so I'm gonna check these chests real quick. Let's go. Now we got win the game loot, and we're top 5. I cannot see any of that right there. Like, none of that is visible to me, so I'm just gonna squat in this bush. Try to third party at the end and see if we can win. I'm gonna let them fight it out over there while I rotate safely to the circle. Okay, well, now that I'm in the circle, I kind of need to go more to where that fight. Oh man, are they fighting over there? I hate that I cannot see very far away. All right, well, it's 1v1. Definitely got enough to get the silver, but I would love to get the dub to end their first episode on. All right, heading for 42. No, I didn't realize he had already rotated. Oh well, I should. Oh, a double rank up at the end. Nice, silver 2, 30%, 139. Let's go. Let me know what we should do in the next one, and I'll see you then.